So as you have cleared the first round with Prashant, so this today we will be having the second round, technical plus management. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So whenever you are ready, we can get started.
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So I wanted to know one of that scenario or the incident where you see the where you worked on that as a save one or priority one case. Okay, what was that incident? How did you come to know about that? What action you take? What action you taken? And what was the resolution? And what was the RCA and the future roadmap of it? Like, can you describe one of that incident from your past experience? The production was down, then you
Yeah,
came
yeah.
to know how you jump in, what action you took, and how did you solve it?
Okay, so there are several incidents happen. So, okay, so first talking about one incident. So what happened that a customer informed that we are getting like 502 bad gateway. Okay, so this incident come and our so this product owner and all are they are create one ticket and assign to me, so I got this ticket from Jira. Okay, so then what I did, step by step I just explain how I check. First I check like Jenkins log. Okay, so first I check Jenkins log. It's like Java based application. I check Jenkins log in our production namespace in EKS cluster Docker image. Okay, so nothing I found from there. Okay, this is nothing I found from there. Then I go to in our EKS cluster, and EKS cluster I check like kubectl log command, kubectl log hyphen n, then prod environment. Then I check that something means nothing is there inside this kubectl. Then I also check kubectl describe command event log. Even I am not able to find anything in my event log as well. Okay, then I check something like our config map and secrets, something is there or not. And also I check like our services ingress is there. Okay, so I check like a kubectl describe ingress. Okay, ingress sir. Then I'm thinking about the something like endpoint issue, something like what endpoint is over there, this is not something is not reachable, so that's things maybe this happen, but I am not able to find anything. Then I check from port section, networking port, this port is enabled or not, but port section also nothing is there. Then I am thinking this why this happened. Then networking side last I check like NS lookup, like DNS resolution is resolved or not, but I am not able to find anything. Okay, then what happened, then I check like last PR. Okay, then I last PR I check that something is changed in the configuration file like db url. Okay, and when I check in our config map, the db url is different. Okay, they change the db url over there, so I just normally change this db url and they again the run the pipeline. Okay, then this issue got resolved. So this is one incident which I got, I think like uh, two or uh, two or this last 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is one kind of incident that I faced. One incident also I got Miss Jenkins data like hello.
No, let's talk about this incident. Okay. So you said like someone changed the DBURL and that's why your applications were started giving you 502 bad gateway error.
Yes.
That's correct. So at first place itself, like the initial level itself, why this DBURL was changed? Did you analyze that? Like was there a requirement to change the URL? And DBURL was changed and you started seeing the error. And the DBURL was wrong,
Not
right?
URL, that's keyword. So something in our keyword is different. In our keyword is DB is capitalized, but their URL is DB is small letter. URL is there, but the keyword is changed.
Okay, so URL was there, just the it was the typo or the case sensitivity
Yes.
error you are saying.
Yes,
The
yes.
DB was case sensitive. So, was it done manually or it was some automation behind the scene? Like if the case sensitivity shows us, I suppose that was done manually.
Hmm, hmm. this is like developer side, this is the issue because they are changed in their like configuration file is like the java configuration file they are changed, and it's reflect there. So this is the issue, like make automation things or something from their side, like typo mistake or what. This incident like I got a troubleshoot.
Okay. So, like, what was the future roadmap of it? Like, how you can prevent this happening from the future?
Basically for prevent things, like we have to like some checks we have to put like over there, like in future it not available. Like I update the like cube config file, okay, and also like deploy it, and I upload some like means basically this happen future check. I just inform them, they double check it if something they are doing from their side, they have to like be sure about it, means what they are changing from their side, developer side.
No, let's see. The human tendency is to make the mistake. Mistakes can happen. How you can prevent from the technology side to how you can prevent this happening from the technology side? What tool you can put in, or what method, or what script, any automation, anything like that? Can you think of something about it?
uh, Maybe we can like script we can script we can create over there in our like EKS cluster, that DB URL should be like capitalized and all those things. And means in the pipeline going to be ticker, it will be check like our cube config file that uh, all the keyword is matched or not by like some script we can do these things to prevent.
Okay, so what should be the logic of that script? How will you write that script?
mm, uh, the script should be
Or let the config map that you are creating from the database, it should be part of some version control, right? GitHub or Bitbucket or GitLab, whatever
yes,
you
yes, yes,
use,
GitHub.
right? Can you like someone is pushing that the wrong DB URL in the master branch, main branch. So can you add some checks over there that without reviews from two peers and approval from two peers, the branch won't get merged, right? Like how do you push to master? How do you commit your changes to main branch?
Come again.
How do you commit your changes to main branch, master branch?
We commit the changes basically. First we'll change it to our staging environment, then we like march these things by git march command to our, and like our product owner, they will going to be approved.
No, but are you directly pushing it to master, or you're creating your branch and then creating the pull request and then merging to the branch, master
we are
branch?
Yeah, we are doing pull request from our yeah.
So when you create pull request, there should be some reviewer and the approver of the pull request, right?
Yeah,
Who
our
who does that approve?
product owner.
Yeah, so it's job for the product owner to check whatever there in that pull request. And he should have identified that the DB URL or DB name is capital or small, right? Can you put some checks on that front? Like, can you think you can do anything on this line?
mm, when we are doing this pull request, that time it will be like identify this DB URLs, right?
Hmm.
uh, mm, Not able to recall right now. Yes, request is done.
Okay, moving to the next part. So let's say you have one production Kubernetes cluster, and like one fine day you see that several of the pods from that cluster are in crash loop backup state. Okay, so how would you investigate and resolve this issue?
Okay. So crash loop backup basically it's happen is different issues there. So we have to thinking in a different way. First things we have to check um, logs. First we have to check inside this log, means log is properly is there by kubectl log command. Kubectl, yeah, first I will check the uh, events log by kubectl describe, and then pod, okay, pod and this pod name. So it will usually hints the issue like means if any missing secret or not, means if they are able to pull the image properly or not, okay, then it will be like in if you if you like failed probes, there is a probes is there, if failed probes or not, it will be tell over there in this describe command kubectl event logs. Then next I will check like pop kubectl logs, then pod name. Then here there I can able to see like error from the container, like container is crashing, means application level error, missing configuration, db connection issue, or like port conflict. These things we can check over there. If looks like everything is fine, then I will we definitely do some readiness and liveness probes issue. Okay, I would like to verify means probes are misconfigured or not, these kind of things. Then this way we can troubleshoot this issue.
And like you describe the pod and you say that the exit code 137 in the describe output. So what does that mean?
Okay, I describe the kubectl parse and I able to see 137. Uh,
Yeah, code 137. So what does that mean? Why pod is getting terminated or why pod is crash loop backup state?
137 basically see, if pod is terminating exit code 137 usually means like a container was killed by system, okay, something like OM killed, like out of memory. So basically for that like we have to check means why our memory is out of memory is there. So if any way we can increase the memory and not like that way, we have to 137 is content is forcefully killing, mostly like due to lack of memory. This means 137 means definitely it's like root cause like OM killed basically.
Okay. And like when you if you have EC2 worker nodes in behind the Kubernetes EKS cluster, and you see that one alert is there showing the high CPU usage on those EC2 worker nodes. So what steps would you take to confirm the issue and probably prevent from impacting the application?
High CPU uses only for one node.
One worker node.
One worker node.
Worker node. Okay.
CPU utilization is high. Okay. So mm, uh, first I will check the matrix. Okay, by using we have kubectl top command, top kubectl top nodes and top ports. Top command I will check that why CPU usage is basically high. Okay, then I uh, mm, then CPU is high. Like see if CPU is, I have to check like we have if I using cluster autoscaler. Okay, it's enable or not. Basically, see if your cluster autoscaler is not enable, you can means it will pressure this particular node. Okay, I have to check our like cluster autoscaler is enabled not. If enable, then you should sign up, means it will be reduce automatically. Okay, then I have to check our HPA, horizontal pod scaling, if it's working properly or not, because if CPU is high, then it should be horizontal pod scaling should be done. okay, it's scaling our pods horizontally or not. Then again we can check like uh, mm, yeah, so these two things may be the problem because our pod autoscaler and cluster autoscaler, these two things I need to check.
Okay. Okay, so like one more scenario I have is you have users from worldwide globe, and your users are reporting intermittent connectivity issue when accessing your service. Okay, so how would you troubleshoot this issue?
Service means kubectl service means their endpoint when they are tied to it.
No, so you have one application
Hmm.
for user, let's say e-commerce application,
Hmm. Hmm.
and your users are seeing intermittent connectivity issues to that application. Like sometimes it loads, sometimes it just gives blank page, sometimes it gives 504 error, sometimes it's working properly. So how will you troubleshoot this?
Okay. So they are facing different error there. Sometimes page gateway. Mm, mm, okay, so first see these things. First, we have to check our Grafana dashboard. I have to check like monitoring dashboard. Then I'll check the latencies means spike when it spike means align the high. Then then I have to check like basically this issue comes under networking things only. Like I have to check the network and DNS. So I will validate the DNS resolution means there is a different command is there, like dig command is there, DNS lookup command. Okay, so I have to check like multiple region, like there is something is misconfigured in our DNS or not. Then I have to check like our load balancer. Okay, if we have if you getting a 504 error, typically it's showing like the load balancer, like application network something looks in grace. There's a load balancer. So I have to check like load balancer section, like our backend ports are like means timing time out or not, means our backend time out from there or not, or it's failing immediately. So that things I have to check from our load balancer section. Then I have to come again the application section. So if anything is I have to check backend port, basically kubectl top command, top port command, or something like log command also, like we have to see something, or like overloaded crashing something, which could be like issue for these things, like response, like delay response. uh, okay, this three section I have to check. mm, uh, yeah, so this should be come under this section only.
Okay. Let's talk about a little bit about security and access. So let's say one of your developer accidentally commits AWS access keys, private access key and secret access key to GitHub or Bitbucket. So what would be your immediate steps to mitigate this risk?
So these things, see, these things we can prevent from our uh, pipeline. So if you configure these things, git leaks. So okay, git leak if you configure in your pipeline, then this should not be happen. Like if they are
No,
push. Hmm.
I'm not saying how to prevent. I'm saying it has already happened.
Okay,
It's
this
happened
happened
already.
already.
How what you will do? You will do.
Okay, this already happened. Uh, uh, then first I have to we have to revoke these things, right? So we have to first disable expose this IAM key, okay, immediately, means AWS console. Then we have to like uh, um, mm, uh, but this is already like committed. Then what things we can do? So then committed. So first, so first we have to revoke like so first things we have to revoke from, like if you are using AWS CLI command. So from CLI command we have to use we have to go to IAM user, then we have to like security credential, and from there we can like revoke these things. And then I have to check if cloud trail logs we have to check, like to see the like keyword already like used by anyone or not. By if you have cloud trail, from there you can check like these things is already using by someone or not. Means from there you can check from logs. And there is a, if unusual activity over there, you can check from there like cloud trail logs, like someone creating IAM user or not by using this key or not. Then I have to like clean up, like remove the key from the GitHub history, okay. Then like we have to like git filter branch is command is there. So from there we have
So,
to remove this key from
hello.
our.
Hello. Can you put the laptop in a position that I can see your face and your body clearly? But I just see your face from your nose.
Okay, okay.
Sir, put it down. Just put down.
Are able to see properly?
Now it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
now it's better. Can you put more a little bit down? Can you make it a little bit down, please? Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Now.
so by this way you can check like if your key is already pushed in your like GitHub.
Okay, so you mentioned that you will check the CloudTrail log. What exactly you will check in the CloudTrail logs?
Yeah, CloudTrail log, it will be check like means any by the use by using this key, there is like any suspicious activity was there, like example means by using this key anyone like launching this EC2 instance or not, they are using any IAM role or not. By using these things we can check by CloudTrail logs.
But
Because
how
this
will you no, no, how will you come to decision that this is suspicious activity or not?
mm, uh, mm, because this key only for a particular user.
Okay.
So if like
They said that was some service user. That was not actually human user. That was some service user, and for which the key was uploaded to GitHub.
hmm,
That is service user. It usually that user usually doing the EC2 launch and volume create all those. It usually does the same activity day in day out.
hmm,
So
hmm.
how will you make sure in CloudTrail logs that this is suspicious activity or this is expected activity?
Okay, this system user. Mm, okay.
Okay, what fields you get in CloudTrail logs?
What?
Fields. What exact logs you get in CloudTrail?
Excel like means
Logs. What kind of logs you see? What entries are there? What lines are there?
in in CloudTrail.
Right, in CloudTrail.
Mm, Cloud- in CloudTrail, what kind of logs you are getting?
Yeah, in logs, in one particular log line, what fields are there?
Uh,
Do we get source IP address in the logs from where the command was made or request was made? Do we get source IP address in the logs, CloudTrail logs?
Yes, yes, for source. Okay, that IP address we can check, right? For means, mm, I'm confusing around now basically. So basically, you can check like means if this user means accessible from particular region. So you can check region from Cowtail like so if this suspect activity is doing from other other like availability zone, so this thing we can check if it's in whatever configure over there that this availability zone, so this is be okay. But if it's happening any other availability zone which is not from our place, so this activity you can like check from this cloud log. uh,
Okay, it's fine. Let's move to the next one now. Disaster recovery. What is disaster recovery? Can you give me some idea about it?
Disaster recovery basically see something is your DB is down or something happen like very difficult in like something pop up fully down and we don't have any backup things. So this kind of things we can like just means basically the uh, mm, mm, basically something happen with our DB on our system and means we have to recover these things as soon as possible if it's under like prod environment. So that time like we have to like register recovery things we have to do.
What is that something? When you said something happened, what is
like
that something?
data center failure things, or something like human error, or something, yeah, something like data loss, these things, right? Means you have MySQL data and like now something has happened to your MySQL database and is means something is lost. So these things we can take in under the disaster recovery.
Okay, so you found that there was disaster
Hmm.
and you lost something. Then how will you recover?
uh, some if like we have to like set up our deep this strategy like disaster recovery strategy, like if something is backup, so we need this backup like as soon as backup and restored. So we can recover like from the example like we can example like S3 bucket. Okay, S3 bucket backup we can restore, and this kind of like this disaster recovery strategy we are using.
Okay. So let's move to the next one. Terraform. Suppose you deployed infrastructure with Terraform, but another engineer from your team, he did some manual changes by going to AWS console directly. Now, next time when you run Terraform apply, you see a drift a difference. So how do you handle this?
Yeah, so basically for that, someone is changed in our like manually they change like they are creating the EC2 instance or something, and when we do the Terraform apply, you will definitely get. So for that, we have to use some Terraform apply command. So Terraform apply we have to create um, some, yeah, one command is there. Forgot that command. Mm, mm, uh, yeah, one command is there from whatever changes is there. uh, it will be like reflect, it will be definitely reflect to your something terraform refresh command, like we can check like whatever changes is there, it will be like we will get these changes in our file. uh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first first we have to check like terraform plan. Okay, by using terraform plan we just check like to see like exactly what thing is there inside this terraform by using terraform command or these things. Then I have to check like whatever like terraform refresh command also there. Then I have to check like if what manually things, like if manually changes is done mistakenly, so that will be like we need to override these things to our like terraform file. Then we can rerun this terraform like apply to terraform apply command.
Okay. Okay, so let's say you are doing an application deployment, or maybe you're doing a database upgrade. Let's say RDS database upgrade. So, what would be your strategy, or what would be your execution plan to do this upgrade? Right from the customer notification to uh, bringing database up after the upgrade. What would be your strategy to make it with minimal downtime and smooth execution?
Basically we are upgrading the database.
You are upgrading the RDS database, yes. So, what is your execution plan? What would be?
Means from one version to another version, or means how come this database upgrades going like from one version to another, or
Yes, from work, like you are using Postgres 14 and you want to upgrade to Postgres 15, let's say. What is your plan? How will you plan this activity?
database. I haven't worked this kind of work till now.
Okay. Let's
Means
let's
it's not.
let's let's change to another service. Let's say you are doing EKS upgrade, Kubernetes upgrade, EKS service for Kubernetes. You are doing that upgrade from version 1.3 to 1.31. Okay. So how will you plan this upgrade? What things you will look? What will be your action?
I haven't worked this kind of these things till now.
Okay, no problem. Okay, you have been asked to, analyze the cost of your AWS account and, identify the resources or uh, the overspending or over provision services and bring the cost or bring the bill down. So, what is your strategy in this? What are those things you will check?
For if I say in our organization one cost optimization, what we will do. So basically we are using this lambda function. Okay, so we are using this lambda function, and also by using this Python script. So basically we are using this boto3. Okay, boto3 Python script we are using. Basically there is like one or two like centralized DevOps platform, like where we have to do these things like manually before. But now we are using this AWS lambda with the Python boto 3 module. So it will be automate these things. Like we are basically we had like over 100 plus like 100 plus like EBS volume. Okay, across the like multiple AWS region. So many where we have to like they are old like GP2. Okay, so that things like we have to upgrade this to like migrate to like GP3 for better performance and also for low cost. Okay, so for that we have to use this like Lambda and Boto 3.
Okay, that's for EBS. What else?
um, and mm, and also we can go with like AWS Cost Explorer is there, so there you can check, right? So what which is using which service like region or tag. Basically we have AWS Cost Explorer. From there you can check.
What will you check there in AWS Cost Explorer? That's the what will you check?
We will check we there we can there you can enable this option like cost and uses and mm, so it will be like give our notification these things. Mm.
Okay.
For cost optimization I work around these things like EBS snapshots, this kind of things I worked. I mean, I create these scripts.
Okay. Let's say you were part of one of the production incidents, severity one incident.
Come
Now
again.
is you were part of the production incident, severity one incident. You were in the call, you troubleshooted, and you resolved the issue now. Now the issue is resolved. Now you have been asked to share the RCA, root cause analysis of that issue. So what would be your RCA consist? So what are those main points? Can you like tell me like what will be those main points will be part of your RCA, root cause analysis?
uh, okay. Mm, course analysis. Mm, First I'll there will be like why. First we have to check like why these things happen. Okay, why means what is the root cause of these things happen. Then I have to give the resolution. So how I like troubleshoot this issue in my way that I did these things, I run this command and these things all, I check these logs. Means from how I troubleshoot, I'll be point will be there. And the third point will be like prevent for the future action. Means how we can prevent these things from the future. Like I wrote some scripts or not. Means like this way like RC I have to provide. Like first like why these things happen, then the troubleshoot steps, and then means resolution. Means if it's not happening the next time.
Okay. So let's start with some management level questions. Okay, I'm done with the technical one. Okay, so for management one, I have first one is let's say you have multiple tickets in your queue. Okay, and how will you handle the priority of these tickets? Which one you will pick and why?
First see, ticket will become like different things like from developer environment, then production environment, and then we have to check like which one is more prioritized, like production, like means customer is facing this issue. So we have to prioritize like that way. Basically we have to prioritize like production ticket for more priority. So means critical issue, means critical project production issue. So we have to prioritize is the fast way. Means there is a means downtime like in from their production, they are not able to customer, causing means anything impact in our in our customers, and it's causing the downtime. First it will be like these things will be first, first prioritize. Uh, then yeah, so this customer issues will be like first priorities. Then other things like for dev and other like staging environment, if developer facing some issue. Basically in our organization, or what we'll do, we have like scrum meeting. In that meeting we open like our jira ticket, and we prioritize, and like our product owner, they will prioritize these tickets and gives us, and we have to work on that way.
Okay. And like let's say you have been working on one of the issue, one of the, but like since few hours you are not able to make any progress on that. Probably you need more information, or you are depending on some other thing. So how will you escalate this? What will you do?
Mm, it's, actually this kind of thing is still not happen with me, because if something has happened, so basically logs will tell me so why this issue is coming. So till now I haven't faced this kind, and also we have like internet, so we have to take help from there, this kind of things. Mm, so escalation till now means from my side there is no escalation in my current organization. So we review the logs. So basically we recheck the logs and recheck the attempts of the logs, and we confirm the problem from there. Means we have to identify the dependency. Means what means it's dependent with any developers or not. Means I have to check with them like developers, but escalation is not there.
Okay.
Uh,
And let's say you have one ticket, and you find that the issue in the ticket is not related to infra, but it is related to application. So how do you hand over this ticket to developers with all proper information and evidences?
means come again. Means ticket is.
You have one ticket and related to one issue, but you find that the issue in the ticket is not related to infra,
Okay.
AWS, Kubernetes, same thing. It is not related to infra, but it is related to application side itself. So you want to hand over that ticket to application team, engineering team. So how will you do this handover? Like what information you will put in the ticket? What evidences and all?
Okay, so means then we have to give see, we have checked from our side, from our from the all info, means logs and all, but we don't have anything from our side. Then we realize that this will be something from that application, means they have to configure something in their code. So then mm, we have documented, we have to clear the summary, what means we are finding. Okay, though these things we are finding, so what kind of things means we are finding, then means our logs and all those things we have to put like summary in our summary. Then we have to uh, update our ticket. Then these things is fine from our end. There is nothing from our end. Then we have to collaborate with our developer, and if they need any kind of help from our side, so we have to provide that help to them to identify, means what is the issue, if this is from their side, if need their help. We have to collaborate, we have to work, because with the developer, means if they need our help.
Okay.
of or any kind of stand up call will be there. So means we have to inform our manager as well so about these things if it's urgent. Yeah.
Okay. And like, do you know like what metrics are there, or or what metrics do you consider the most important when you monitor the infrastructure?
In infrastructure, what matrix is important? So in
Yeah.
infrastructure, basically, first matrix we have to check, like basically normal matrix like CPU utilization you have to check. Then memory usage. So memory usage you have to check from the infra side. Memory usage. Then from like node side we have to check like node health, and also production pods. Then we have to check the pod restarts, means how many pod restart there, why they are crash loop backup or not, this kind of things. And from networking side you have to check the like latency matrix is there. We have to check response between services, then packet loss, this kind of things we have to check.
Okay. Can you describe me, or can you walk me through one of that key improvement that you had done in your current organization or current team role that made a significant impact uh, on saving time or saving money or process improvement, cultural improvement? Can you give me that one example that you have done
Yeah,
that
one
has helped?
example. So that script, Python script I have written using this Botothi. So it will be help like almost it will be safe, like it will be safe cost optimization. It will be help like reduce storage cost. There is like migrate over 100 volumes to GP3, like zero downtime. And it will be also delete like 40 or 41 plus like a stale volume. uh,
Okay, can you walk me through that script, please?
uh,
What was the logic? How did you get?
this boto thief for like cost optimization logic, huh?
Yeah, what is your logic?
Yeah, so basically the logic will be like first it will be check like from how many stale is this script basically filter, means see if any EC2 instance is not attach any kind of like means volume. So so it will be there, okay, it will be identify these things. And which is like not used in the database, and which is like ideal for 90 days. So it will be like identify the stale volumes from there. Then it will be like okay, I first from beginning I'm telling. So this boto 3 is listed like all the EBS volume across all the region, okay. Then it will be like yeah, then it will be like identify like active volume, like which I have to like convert it from GP2 to like GP3, okay. So these things is there. Then second, like it will be identify the stale volume means like I told you, like which is not attached to the EC2 volume, and which is not used databases, then which is ideal for 90 days, okay. So it will be like there. Then this is automated, like a cleanup process is there. So is created like a snapshot for backup. Then this delete volume safely, okay. Like this way these things is this is the logic. Then for scheduling these things we use this cron job as usual. So inside this cron job we like put this script, cron scheduler.
Okay, and so what is the advantage you get out of this?
Advantage basically, see, it will, I told you that it will be remove almost like 41 plus like stale volumes, which is like save thousands of money, basically. And also like is migrated like there's 100 plus volumes is there, which is like migrated like GP3. and without zero downtime basically.
But what benefit your team is getting out of this?
um, then benefits us like this is basically cost optimization. So this is help the organization.
Okay. You have said like that, like before writing this Python script, you were doing this manually, and my team used to spend couple of days or a week to do this manually, and their efforts were getting, invested or wasted for a week to, find out the volumes, convert to GP3 or delete the 90 volume. And by my script, by using my script, they are doing this job, or the script, my script is doing this job within few hours. So I am saving the entire 1 week time for my team. That's the advantage from the team perspective.
Okay,
I
okay.
was not asking about the saving money or something. From the team point of view, what was the advantage of your that one work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically I got this script means I write this script only for like cost optimization, as I'm thinking this way, like cost optimization.
So this is manager level. I want to know like your actions or your work, how it is helping your team members also.
Yes,
That
yes.
one work or one achievement. Whatever. Okay. I think yeah, that's it from my side, Anubhav, for today. Yeah, I'm pretty much done from both manager and the technical level. So I'll share my feedback HR and they will inform you what to do next. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah, good. Good. Thanks. Thanks for your time and have a good day. Nice talking to
Thank
you.
you, Mehul. Same thing.